There's fame and fortune on the line as the Commerce Casino plays host to the biggest game in town.
Well, there you see our chip leaders. Michael Rocco out in front, nearly $5.6 million in chips. Chris Moorman in second place. And that's what they're playing for. The winner tonight takes home over $1 million and takes down this coveted title.
We started out with 534 players. We're down to these 6. Antes are 5,000. Blinds are 15 and 30. The cards are flying around the table, and it's on the Englishman, Chris Moorman. Chris looks down at an ace-jack of clubs. He likes it. Makes it 65,000 to go. Into the Frenchman, Patrick Bruel. Great entertainer. Fine player. He folds.
Next up is Josh Neufeld. Josh, 24 years old, from Los Angeles.
Josh has got a whopper of a hand, Mike. Ace-king.
He is going to 3-bet this.
And Josh Neufeld is going to make it 160,000 with his ace-king. Glenn LaFay quickly folding. Adam Friedman not playing. And now we're around to the chip leader, Michael Rocco from L.A. as well.
Yeah, 24 years old. Calls himself a professional nomad. He just travels around doing whatever.
Okay, he travels out of this hand. And back on Chris Moorman making the call. The flop.
Well, the flop comes 7-4-4 with 2 clubs. So Chris has flopped the nut flush draw. Is going to check.
Let's see if Josh makes the continuation bet. No, he slows down.
Now a 10 comes off.
No help to either player. And look at the Englishman is getting it out. Now he's #1 online player in the world. Now playing at the final table. He's going to fold his hand.
So Chris Moorman going to take down pot number 1.
And now Adam again gets involved with an ace-queen of hearts. He will raise. Makes it 60,000 to go. Rocco, the chip leader, will fold.
Chris Moorman out as well.
The Frenchman, Patrick, he will not play that. And now Josh with a 7-5 of spades.
Josh in the big blind. He's got money invested.
Yeah, he was induced to call and makes that call.
Wants to see a flop here. And a good flop for him.
You think?
He's flopped the stone nuts.
By playing slop, and he's going to check it.
Well, Adam checks right behind him.
Yeah, no continuation bet. And now it's a 4 of hearts. Now there's 4 hearts there for Adam, though.
Josh is now going to bet the straight.
Betting 60,000.
Let's see what Adam's going to do with this flush draw. Better be a little careful here.
Doesn't get aggressive. Lucky for him, perhaps, because he's not made yet. Can he catch his heart? No.
Now the board pairs 6s. So now there's 2 pair on the board. Josh has the straight.
A little value bet here.
It's not so little. It's 130,000. Adam has 2 pair with an ace kicker now, though. He's going to make the call, and he's going to see his opponent flop the straight. So far, nothing going right for Adam at this final table.
24 years old, the professional nomad. He calls himself, fine player, and finally he picks up a real hand. Ace, queen of clubs.
Definitely going to raise this. Makes it 75,000 to go.
But right behind him, Chris with a pretty solid queen, jack of spades.
Moorman, by far the most aggressive at the table so far, but he's out of hand every time.
Getting those raising chips out. Yes, he's going to make it 185.
Patrick Bruel goes out.
Yeah, Josh not playing. Around to Glenn, who's got a nice suited connector. 6-7 of clubs.
And it's been 3-bet in front of him. Doesn't have that many chips. He goes away.
Adam out. The 2 chip leaders going to battle for this. And Michael just calling it. Doesn't get fancy.
Well, the flop comes ace jack 6 with 2 hearts. Nice swap for Michael Rocco. He's got top pair. Chris has got middle pair, and they have the same kicker. Not good news for Chris.
Michael has checked it. Gonna wait for his victim to bet it. Chris swinging away, bets 185.
Well, Michael's just gonna make the call here.
Michael looks like one of the most relaxed human beings I've ever seen. Wonder what he does. Walking around in the hills all day as a nomad.
Well, an ace comes off on the turn.
Oh, yeah.
Michael was leading out and betting 500,000. Now Mormon 3-bet before the flop. He bet on the flop. But after check call on the flop, Rocco leading out on the turn for $500,000. And it's puzzled Mormon because he's made the call here, thinking his jacks might be the best hand.
2 chip leaders in a big pot, and the river card's a 3 of diamonds.
So 3 diamonds on the board now. Rocco getting out some heavy artillery now. That is $1 million he's betting. What will Mormon do now? They called him on the turn. Can he get away from this hand now?
Chris, a great bridge player, pool player, you name it, poker player, highly respected. In a dilemma right now to call or fold.
And he gets away from this hand. A good laydown there by Chris Mormon.
Michael Rocco, our chip leader with $6.5 million in chips. The Englishman Chris Mormon with about 2.8. And this time he has
Queen 8 offsuit.
not much of a hand, yeah. Glenn LaFay, the non-professional, father of 2. Behind him has a pretty good ace-jack.
Been playing poker for 30 years, he says. He's not afraid of any of these pros. He's very confident. Actually believes he's the best player at the final table.
Well, he has raised it to 105, and now Adam Friedman with a little pair. He's on the short stack.
Adam's been a pro for 8 years.
I bet it all.
He's going to bet it all.
He's going to bet it all. Moves all in here with the 2 4s.
Michael going out. Chris Mormon not playing. Patrick still disgusted after the last hand.
I like the first one, but
So he gets out of the way. So it's back on Glenn LaFay.
no, don't worry about it.
Adam says he wants to entertain at the table. He likes to be talkative, have a good time. But he's got that short stack he just hasn't enabled him to. And he's going to get the action he wanted.
Well, he's made the call. You just wonder if that speech made his opponent think he had a small pair. Can he hold off?
Oh, boy.
Ace right in the door.
River card is a 5. Not to be for Adam.
So that's going to do it for Adam Friedman out tonight in 6th place. He'll be heading back to Columbus, man. Good week for him, but this wasn't meant to be tonight. Good sport. Handshakes all around.